Hi guys, welcome back to Rav's Retreat, my little home of wood turning. We're not in the shack today, we're actually in the kitchen. Going to make a series of videos. I've been sorting out wood, well started sorting out wood in my shack, and I've cherry picked a few of the pieces that you might not have heard of before or that are special. So I thought maybe I'd make some videos and show you it. So here we are. This is the third video in the series. So let's get started. We'll start at the right hand side, shall we? And work to the left. First off, here we have a big piece of oak. I think this is 6 inch by 6 inch. Be 3 inch. It's actually a bit deeper than 3 inch, I think. You would imagine me being an English turner, a British turner, that I turn a lot of oak, and I don't actually turn a lot of it. It's not one of my favourite woods. I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. I mean, some people love it, but not for me. I have got some in, like. It's always handy to have some in stock, but it's not one of my favourite woods. This next piece, maybe you've not heard of this before. I know a lot of people won't have. Let's show you the... It's actually called, it's a weird name. It makes you wonder how they come up with these names sometimes, if I can find it. It's actually called Mahuhu. I mean, what a weird name, Mahuhu. It's just, it always makes me laugh when I say it. But there you go. It's a very hard, heavy, dense wood. It hasn't got a great deal going for it. The growth rings look good. You know, you can get some attractive pieces because of the growth rings. The colour is sort of a yellowy, grey, greeny colour. Nothing to write home about. But I usually saw it into strips and laminate it with other woods, you know, to make laminated pieces, laminated bowls and such. You know, if you've got a dark wood, you can use this to contrast it. Next up, we've got a decent, this is an 8 inch by 8 inch by 3 inch piece of elm. I think it's wych elm. Elm's a nice wood. Beautiful dark timber. It's a nice wood. Of the native timbers in this country, elm is one of my favourites. Because, you know, I mean, look at that, it's beautiful. Stunning piece of wood. Really is nice. Famous for making chair seats, Windsor backed chair seats. Right, next up we have a piece of bubinga. Now normally bubinga is quite heavy, but I just picked up this piece and it felt quite light. Trying to get the, oh, you can see that there, can't you? It's a nice looking timber. Bubinga's another one of my favourite timbers. You very rarely get a piece of bubinga that doesn't look nice. And again, price wise it's not crazy prices either, which is nice. Next up we have some timber that US turners will be very frequently associated with, American black walnut. Beautiful timber. Unfortunately it's getting quite expensive in this country. I mean, for this piece here, this is an 8 inch by 8 inch by 2 inch piece, and you can see the price there, £11.20. So that's probably going to be about $17 or $18. I don't know how much you guys pay over in the States for it, but I bet it's not as much as we pay for it. But it is a beautiful timber. I haven't turned it a great deal. I've only turned a couple of pieces before, but the couple of pieces that I have turned out really nice. It's a very nice timber. Right, another wood that you guys in the States might be familiar with. But then again, I bet there's a few of you in the States that aren't even familiar with it. And this is called Black Heart Sassafras. Weird name, but it's a beautiful timber. It's sort of, I don't know whether it comes from the tree like this. It's almost spalted. I don't know whether the tree looks like this when you chop it down, or whether, you know, it's left on the floor to spalt. I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. I have turned a piece from it and it looked stunning, but I'm not familiar with the tree. No doubt you guys in the States will be, some of you. Maybe in the comments you can tell me a little bit about it. Does it come from the tree looking like this, or is it left to spalt? Because it looks as though it's been spalted. It's a beautiful timber and quite expensive. I actually got a load of it quite cheap though, so can't complain. Here we have another piece of Bubinga. Told you it was one of my favourite timbers, but on this piece we've got the sapwood on it. We've got the hard heartwood and we've got a piece of sapwood. Now hopefully I should be able to keep, you know, if I turn a shallow bowl from it, I'll be able to keep that heartwood in it, and then it'll act as a nice contrast to the deep red colour of the heartwood. This is, what size is this? 8 inch by 8 inch by 2 inch. Another piece of Bubinga, no doubt, I think. Yep. I mean, look at the growth rings, if you can see. Look at that, what a beautiful timber it is. Absolutely beautiful. And as I said, it's not crazy priced either. It's one of the exotics that look really good, but they're not charging crazy prices for. It's really nice timber. Now then, this is one of my biggest pieces of Bubinga and it weighs a ton, literally. This is a nice piece of timber. I'll just tip it over and hopefully it won't fall. Can you see why I bought this piece? Look at that. You see it there? Runs all down here. Nice, unusual, isn't it? I like it. Now this is a, what size is this? 10 inch by 10 inch by 3 inch. I don't know the prices in the States, but for this is a 10 inch by 10 inch by 3 inch, and there's the price, £26.25. So that's going to be up over $30. So I don't know about in the States, but it's not a crazily priced wood, you know. For an exotic timber, it's not too silly priced. Right, I tell you what guys, I'll cut it off there because I've only got 15 minutes for each video and I have been yapping on. In the next video I make, we'll be dealing with this side. Okay, so I hope you'll come back for that. Thanks for watching guys, and take care in your workshops. Catch you later, bye bye now.